Hello students, let us read the question. The figure shows four directions for the velocity vector v and a positive charge particle moving through a uniform electric field E directed out of the page and represented with the encircled dot and a uniform magnetic field B vector. Directions 1, 2 and 3 according to the magnitude of the net force on the particle greatest first. So the key concept involved in the question is, key concept involved here is the force acting on a particle that is a charged particle moving in a crossed electric and magnetic field. So the force acting on a particle can be written as by the Lorentz force. It is equal to Q E plus Q into velocity vector cross magnetic field vector. This is the net force acting on a charged particle when it moves in a crossed electric and magnetic field. Now let us see the question. In the question we are given that there is a uniform electric field E. Which is directed in a positive k-cap direction. That is, it is coming outward. This is electric field vector and the magnetic field vector. Here we can see that the magnetic field vector is in negative I cap direction. So it can be written as B is equal to minus B I cap. This is the magnetic field vector. Now we are given four charges, charge 1, 2, 3 and 4, and their velocity vector is also given. Let us write four cases and find out the force acting on it. We will use this formula F equal to Q E plus Q velocity vector cross magnetic field vector. This is the formula that we are going to use. Let us suppose this is the case number 1 where the velocity is equal to V I cap direction. For that we can write the force is equal to Q E is equal to E k cap direction plus Q into V can be written as V I cap direction cross B minus I cap direction. From here we can see that the cross of I cap and I cap will be equal to 0 because of the angle between them is 0. So the force F1 comes out to be QE k cap. This is F1. Now for the case 2 where the velocity is equal to minus V I cap direction. So the F2 force is equal to QE cap plus Q into V minus I cap cross B minus I cap direction. Again the minus I cap and minus I cap direction are parallel. So the angle between them is 0. It can be written as 0. So the F2 is equal to QE k cap direction. In the k cap direction, this is the value of F2. Now the third case in which the velocity is equal to velocity j cap direction. For that we can write the value of force is equal to QE k cap plus Q into V j cap. This is j cap V j cap cross B minus I cap. If we do this, J cross I will be equal to minus k cap, and if we put minus before the I cap which is mentioned over here, this will become in positive k cap direction. So the final value of the force will be equal to QE k cap plus QVB k cap. This is the value of F3. And for the case 4 where the velocity is in negative j cap direction, this is minus V j cap. Force F4 will be equal to QE k cap plus Q into minus V j cap cross b minus I cap. So again j cross minus I cap will be equal to k cap. From here we can write that QE k cap, and this minus will come before. It can be written as minus QVB k cap direction. This is the value of F4. If we compare these values, we see that F1 and F2, the value of F1 and F2 are equal. We can write our answers like this. Order can be written as F1 equal to F2 and direction is also same. Now see over here, the F3 there is some extra quantity QVB other than QE. That's why F3 will be, the value of F3 will be greater than, if we write the magnitudes, F3 will be greater than F1 and F2. Now let us see the fourth force, F4. Here QVB is subtracted from QE, which means it will be lesser than, the F4 will be lesser than F1. So the final order is this. Here we can write our final answer. Final answer, that is the order of force acting on 4 different charged particles. It is equal to F4, magnitude of F4, F1 equal to F2, and this is lesser than F3. So the maximum force is in third case. Thank you so much.